Hey guys, Romansliders here. It's the 14th of September 2012 and I'm here with this week's Q&A. I've had a good week, so let's look at these questions. Henboy7777 asks, is YouTube your full-time job? For the moment, yes. I'm currently doing some volunteer work at the British Library, helping out and conducting research for an upcoming exhibition on the uses of state propaganda, so that's quite interesting. But I am looking around for other opportunities. It's hard because the UK has been in recession for the past 4 years, and it's pretty hard to get a hold of jobs, and particularly jobs that will pay. Um, so I am on the lookout for new opportunities and new jobs. Ideally, I would like to find something that would supplement the doing YouTube as well because it's fun, but you have to, be pretty big to get to earn a decent living. And I just, I want to find something else to do as well, because I think it'd be exciting. So at the moment, YouTube is my full-time job, but I'm looking for other ventures as well. But the main thing is to keep positive, which I do, and hope that something will come along, and with enough effort and perseverance, I think something will. The Soda Thief wants to know if I have Steam. Yes, I do have Steam, but I don't use it all that much. I only have one game on there, and that's Crater, which is an indie RPG title. The main reason I don't use Steam all that much is because I'm not a PC gamer. I mean, the computer that I have is perfectly powerful enough to run PC games, but I'm a console guy really. The first it was my introduction to gaming. My parents first got me NES with Super Mario Brothers, and that's what I remember playing. And I've always stuck with consoles all the way through. Um, I think the thing with PC gaming is that playing games is only a small fraction of what a computer can do. In the same way, like an iPhone is it's not its primary function. In the case of an iPhone or an Android, the main function is obviously to communicate with people, either through calling them or texts, not to play games. The ability for phones to play video games is just an extra. Again, with computers, you can do so many things with them. You can obviously use Excel or create Word documents, use video editing software, and playing video games is just another small part of a computer's function. Another thing I have about PC gaming is that once you have the game, you have to first install it, and that's not the case with consoles. You can just pop in the disc and away you go. You're straight into the game, and maybe I'm just lazy, but having to install a video game first just takes time, and whether and I could easily just as well enjoy that same game on a console. Um, yes, that's the thing I have with it really. I do have Steam. I did install it just to see what it was like, but I don't really use it. Horrible Harlow wants to know if I prefer the Game Boy or the N64 when playing games. Well, first of all, they're completely different consoles. One was designed to be a portable machine, meant to be played on the go, and the other was a new home console. But if I were going to choose between the two, then it would be the Nintendo 64. I mean, it was the first console to offer a true leap forward in gaming from traditional 2D side scrollers to complete 3D. Um, and previously, before that, we had many games which created a 3D like effect with an isometric point of view. A good example of that would be Sonic Blast. And the early PlayStation games did feature 3D elements, but they were mainly restrained to a certain point of view. You could only move in a couple of different directions in some of the games. But I think with the Nintendo 64, it was the first opportunity to see 3D gaming with a complete open world point of view, where you could move the camera in any direction, and it was up to you where you wanted to go. I mean, when I first got my N64 and got with it Super Mario 64, I'll never forget the opening scenes of the camera panning around Princess Peach's castle, and it was quite an amazing visual feat. I'd never seen anything like it, or nor had anyone else. So it made me excited about the future of gaming at the time. The Nintendo 64 established itself as the true successor to the Super Nintendo, and to this day it remains one of my favourite consoles. That does it for this week. Thanks so much for all your questions. Keep sending them in by either posting them down below in the comment section or go to my Facebook page and post them there. They can be on anything you like. Politics, religion, life in general. It can be any of that sort of stuff, and I'll hopefully get around to answering them. But please do send them in. If all goes well, I should have some new content out next week, which isn't a gaming rewind or a review. Although I will have one of those out next week, as well as another Q&A video. So hopefully there should be some brand new content for the channel. So until next week, take care. Peace out, guys.